Um, yeah, the NBA, I guess you can say, sort of ruined the game of basketball for me. I know it's kind of strange to say that, but from the beginning, when I can say when you can say I fell in love with the game was because of the NBA. Everything I knew about basketball came from the NBA. That was the main source. 99% of everything I knew about basketball came from the NBA. I remember back in the day, man, as a little youth, um, I would study the NBA, study the players, the stats. I would go to the library, get books, and just read about the stats, read about these players. Watching games, it was just about the NBA, basketball, the NBA. That was it. But now the game in the NBA, just like in the past, it reflected how I looked at it. Now it reflects how I look at it now with the way the NBA is now, it reflects back on me in a little bit. Because it's so bad. It is so bad. It is just the worst. Back in the days, man, I could name players from every team from the 50s to the thousands. I can name trades, name where they went first, who drafted them, stats, all-time records, all these records. I could name most of them. But now it's like I don't know who's in the NBA anymore, other than the usual ones you hear about. But I don't know. Again, back in the day, I knew every player on the roster, from the DNPs to the reserves to the role players, stars, all-stars. I know who was all-star. I know who wasn't an all-star. I know who should have been an all-star, who won awards. I knew all that, but now it's like I just don't care anymore. Just because of how the game is, it is just so bad and toxic. They're always, in the NBA, they're always changing and evolving. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but it's just this drastic change with like the stupid play-ins, the in-season tournament, the bigs are now 3-point shooters. Everyone is now like a shooter. Everyone's a guard now. No bigs, no pure point guard, no basketball chess players. It's all the same boring crap. Everyone just looks the same. Everyone just looks so slim and they do the same crap. All these, prospects that get drafted so high, they end up being scrubs. That was common in the past, but at the end of the day, back in the day, most of the times if you were drafted high, sometimes you instantly became a star. There wasn't none of this, whatever we're going through today, where they start off okay, then they're scrubs, and they start off as scrubs, they remain scrubs. Back in the day, many players start off as okay. They start off as stars. They become big stars, leading teams. But now it's like you don't really see. It's very rare. It is rare. And all these records that are being broken every day, the scoring, no defense. Like, what is this? like again, this is what, just like, the way I absorbed the NBA, absorbed how certain players rebound, play defense. I emulated that. Emulated the Hakeems, the Ewings, the Bill Russells, the Wilt Chamberlains. Emulated their defense, the Gary Paytons. Emulated how they played the game, their mindset. Again, obviously I didn't make it far, but I can say to myself that, I have the pure raw talent. I have the basketball IQ. I have it. It's there. It's ingrained in me for forever, I hope. And when players today look at the NBA, just like I did in the past, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to be the same thing. They're not going to be able to play defense. They can't be able to play in various positions. Even as a young age, I wanted to learn how to play every position. I wanted that. So what did I do? I emulated the point guards, emulated the shooting guards. I emulated the small forwards, emulated the power forwards. I emulated the centers. I'm only 5'8", 5'8", and I'm emulating these centers, emulating every position because I wanted to get better, and it helped. It helped because a lot of people watching NBA today, they can't play well. They don't play well. They don't play well. They're not able to play multiple positions. Everyone is a guard now. Everyone nowadays they don't know how to shoot. How do you go through, I don't know, AAU, rep basketball, high school basketball, college basketball, pros, and you don't know how to shoot? I don't get it. You don't know how to dribble. You don't know how to play defense. Don't know how to rebound. How do you not know how to do these things? I'm not saying you got to be the best at it. But, come on, at least try. At least look like you know what you're doing. At least be decent. At least be like 40%. But everyone is like 0%. And again, this NBA, it's all the gimmicks, all the politics, all the unsportsmanlike. It has ruined the game. And it has always probably has occurred back in the day, but it wasn't so out there now. It wasn't so out there like back in the day. It probably did happen. Probably did happen a lot. But they kept that, I guess because of social media, they kept that under wraps, which is what they should be doing. So it's a safe face of this league, but they let everything out. Now, me looking in from a different perspective, it's like, this league is rotten. This league is garbage. It's trash. It's horrible. And it's really making me like dislike basketball. I'm a coach, and my goal was to coach forever. I just want to coach forever. Just till I go. I wanted to coach forever. I wanted to die on the basketball court. But now it's like, I want to do something else. Do I really want to do this? Because the game is so tainted. And, a lot of people are going to say, you shouldn't, the way the NBA is, shouldn't dictate the way you feel about the game. But the thing is, it's because of the NBA is why I'm so passionate about the game. I love the game. I love the history of the game. I loved it. And to look at it now. To look at it now is it's sad. It is very sad. And a lot of these NBA players, they don't respect the pioneers that became before them. They don't respect it. Again, I sat there reading about these players, the history, the coaches of the game. And I was just so, and I respected it. I used to view these NBA players, like back in the day, I used to view these old NBA players, the classic ones, like gods. Like they were like basketball gods. Basketball gods. Looked up to them. But now looking at players today, it's like, who the hell are you? Like you're ruining the game. It's not just the players, it's the owners, the execs, the coaches, the fans, former players, current players. They're ruining the game. And I guess that, you know, we everyone looks at basketball in a entirely different perspective. But I think for the most part is that one thing that we should all agree on it with is respecting the game and cherishing the game. But it's so bad now. It is so bad. Even off and on, even like off the NBA, like places like LA Fitness in like America. I'm hearing there's like always fights on these basketball courts. That's just another way of just ruining the game. Pickup basketball is crap. I have not played in like I haven't played in pickup ball. I mean, I only played like twice in the last 3 years, only because I tore my Achilles. I played once, you know, seeing if I can go. Couldn't really go, but all it was people shooting threes, shooting threes. That's all it was. And they ruined the game, man. The game is ruined, man. And basketball's like the only game that could be shit on the way it is. Baseball is like, you know, people protect that. Hockey, people protect that. Football, soccer, they protect that. But basketball, NBA, they just say F you. But anyways, for Asgard.